if you haven't seen Star Wars, we're about to spoil everything. So don't watch this video. Go watch Star Wars. It's the freaking best. And then come back and watch here. Because who wants to see a spoiler-free review? You guys are all going to see it day one. So just know, spoiler-friendly zone right now.
Wait. You want to make a video where we spoil all of Star Wars?
We did that. Spoiler-friendly zone.
All happened.
Spoiler-friendly zone. Don't worry. His dad's Han Solo. Did you know that going in? Did you figure that was gonna happen?
I didn't figure it out until about 10 minutes into the movie that I figured it out.
As soon as they referenced some daddy stuff, you're like,
yeah. I also didn't think that Han would be such a big part of the movie. But then as soon as he was a big part of the movie, I was like, oh, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
He's gonna die hard. It's just literally exactly a carbon copy of the first movie.
Which is exactly what it should be.
They just went the safest route possible. They're like, all right, well, if we copy the first movie, there's no way people can complain about it because they love the first movie. They complain, they'll be complaining with the first movie.
It was actually less like the first movie than I thought it would be. And Luke's been like getting her ready to take on Kylo Ren, his mess up for a long time.
Luke knows that she's his daughter, and Luke knows that. Honestly, I thought that he just left her on that planet, just kind of similar to what happened to him, so that the Empire wouldn't find her, so that Kylo Ren wouldn't find her, because Luke probably hooked up with another Jedi woman, and they had a double Jedi baby. But if you think about Kylo Ren, Kylo's strong, but the only Force he has in him is Leia's side, and Leia wasn't even in tune with the Force very much at all. So it's if Luke, Master Jedi, hooked up with another pretty damn good Jedi, they're gonna have a freaking super Jedi baby, and that's who she is. That's
there was also probably, I think JJ was super paranoid that the end would feel way too much like A New Hope, so he's like, let's just downplay the whole he kind of the Rebel plan was very tongue-in-cheek, which I liked. It was all right, we're gonna do the same thing we always do, right, guys? Because this is how we defeat the Empire, always. And I'm totally down for that. And
this was definitely the first Star Wars movie where I feel like I actually laughed. It was very funny.
The Empire was so funny.
Everything was so funny. There was so many little jokes that were just so spot on that they just never had before.
Yeah.
When John Boyega was like, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the Force, and Han's like, that's not how the Force works. That was so funny.
And they're just the funny Nazis, just all the scenes of tell me what happened, and then and there was a girl with him, and he's like, so I love him raging out, and the guy
I was so excited for Captain Phasma. Man, Captain Stormtrooper, that's so cool. She must be such a badass. Can't wait to see what she does in this movie. Literally did nothing. You don't see her shoot one person. Not one laser comes out of her gun. Her name is Captain Phasma. I'm kind of sad about that.
D got too excited for Phasma, and JJ shorted his Phasma time big. I was expecting more Phasma too, but I'm okay. I can wait for. We only have to wait 18 months. This is the face, JJ, when you tease D for a year about Captain Phasma, you don't give it to him. That's what happens.
I feel like Chris is the biggest Star Wars fan in the office. In fact, Chris is the only one with a Star Wars tattoo in the office.
True.
So I'd like to hear what Chris thinks.
The movie was super good. It definitely had its flaws. I thought the music was the weakest point. John Williams dropped the ball the hardest. But that movie was definitely good. It moved along a lot faster than I thought it would. It was a super fast-paced movie.
Yeah, the message of the original trilogy is anybody can be anything. You can rise up if you happen to have Jedi blood and secretly be, be predestined to be good. Which is a terrible message, because it's you're oh, I could be Jedi? No, wait. Nope, didn't have rich parents, so you're not going to succeed in this life, Whereas this one, you can have both. John Boyega can be he can still be badass despite not having Jedi blood, which is a good message.
He's just a number, but he stands out of the crowd and he does what's right. Even though everyone around him is doing the wrong thing, he does what he thinks is right. And in the end, because of what he did, he saved the day. He saved everybody, because without Poe, they wouldn't have been able to destroy the reactor. Even though you don't have any outstanding capabilities, even though you're not the best pilot, you can still contribute and be a big part of what's good. Very minor.
There you have it. Let us know what you thought of Star Wars in the comments down below. And now you know what we thought of it.